Rax! What's up, guys? How we doing, boys? You loved my Barrage Obama video? Yeah, the short Barrage Obama. The patch notes look great. I haven't looked at them yet. You are very excited for patch. Oh, very nice. Me too. I just started, man. Guess let's go like this. I'm doing very well, guys. How are you? All right, let's see here. Here's Saresh. It's gonna be a big league, boys. Yes, sirree, Bob. I'm glad everybody is happy. God, it's so much more fun being a streamer when everybody is like excited for the league. I don't even care if I'm excited for it. If other people are excited for it, that's good enough for me. Okay, so this is all. Okay, this is all mostly just lore. We don't care about lore. Okay. Let's go. You're getting so tired of the negativity. My idea with the negativity is if I don't like something, like maybe I'll make a video on it. Hey guys, here's this patch. I don't like it for this reason. And then that's it. But then we move on to stuff that we like, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's read through this. I want to see if I can learn anything here that I didn't learn yesterday. Remember when I said Grinding Gear Games hates me and me making builds? I remember that. What about it though? Hi Grant, what's up, buddy? How's the patch looking? Oh, it looks The presentation yesterday was incredible. Did they nerf my slammer guys or no? Oh, is my build dead? Is it gone? Is it really? Oh, wait. Okay, let's look. Sunder. All right, I mean, dude, they hit auto exert. That's the entire. This is the entire purpose of my build. They also nerfed overexert. Holy fuck! Wait, it almost lost half of its damage. Oh, well. Okay, well. All right, I'm gonna abandon the build that I made, unfortunately. The leveling build is still good. They triple nerfed my build that I was going to teach you. They nerfed the actual skill. They nerfed the entire point of me automating everything. And they also nerfed the shit out of one of our most important supports. So I think instead I'm just gonna, yeah, I think instead I'm just gonna make a kinetic blaster. Wow. Okay. Well. Yep. So my build is dead. I will definitely bank currency and then make a paladin for sure. My build is dead. Yeah, so you could go Righteous Fire. Righteous Fire got nerfed too? Wait, really? How? What is it? Flame Trap? Chieftain got nerfed. So it does half of the explosion damage, but the chance to explode is twice as high. I actually. So whenever something explodes, that's what she said, everything insta dies. The only thing that ever determines whether I'm murdering or not is whether they explode or not. So if you gave me the choice between exploding twice as often for half of the damage, I think I would actually take that. No more ignite refresh. Wait, what? Am I stupid, or is this also a buff? This seems like a buff. Because the only time where refreshing, unless I'm a stupid ass, you can tell me if I'm a stupid ass. The only time where refreshing and ignite duration would matter is on bosses. But don't damages over time in Path of Exile just tick for the value of the highest one that you've applied? So even if your biggest ignite duration falls off, doesn't it just start ticking with the other one? These actually seem, it seems better. Right, you don't crit with Righteous Fire, but what about Fire Trap, though? What about Fire Trap, though? Did they nerf Kinetic Blast? What's my quick rundown? Well, honestly, Zevi, I spent multiple days. I spent multiple days working on this, and now it's gone. I have it done actually, but now it's gone. So now I think I'm just gonna go Kinetic Blaster. I have it. Look at how much effort I put into this. Look at this. Look at this. I had all the planners done. I had all the gem setups done. I mean, I had it all done. And now that, I mean, okay. By the way, Zevi, if you're going to make a planner for an Aura bot, one of my friends in my WoW guild wants to make an Aura bot. If you have any kind of planner or something, like, are you going to make a bot from, are you going to make a bot from, what's it called? Reliquarian? Are you going Reliquarian? Is Righteous Fire dead? No, Righteous Fire is what you should do. Ascendant. Do we know what the unique powers are for the Reliquarian? Because didn't the Reliquarian have some kind of thing that gives your? Do you think Ascendant is going to be better than Reliquarian? Do we even know what the Reliquarian things are? Do we know what they are? Do you have a planner for it? Play Butterboy again? Could. So is it this or what? Do you have a kinetic blast of clustering POB, Zevi? Oh, wait. Is Flubgun going kinetic blast? Wait, if he's going kinetic blast, then I can't afford anything. He's doing bow. Okay. Thank God. He's going bows. Okay. Yeah, so I want to play the tankiest version of kinetic blast I possibly can. Spark is fun if you haven't tried it. You have a POB for Spark? I've never played Spark in POE1. Is it good? Could you have a POB I could look at? Dude, I can't believe all of my work is for fucking nothing. Dude, why did they nerf slams over kinetic blast? Are you fisting me right now? Yeah, it's gone. My leveling build. I'm not kidding. It's gone. GGG obliterated the follow up to the leveling build, abandoning for now. It's gone. Dude, rolling magma again? Ah! Elementalist got cooked. Clustering is now dead, unfortunately. Wait, why is clustering dead? Why is clustering dead? You lost a shitload of energy shield from the energy shield int node? It's not, but I didn't even see any changes though to kinetic blast. Why? It's because intelligence gives 1% energy shield per 10. Oh. Oh. Holy. So before we were stacking int to get energy shield, and now we're going to get half of the percent of the increase of maximum energy shield while stacking int. Drac, thank you so much for the sub and the gifted sub, buddy. Lupo, Gary, Coleman, Killer Ghost. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Hmm. They killed my build. It's gone. I'll make a video about it. My build is gone. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Why is the build dead? They nerfed it three different ways. They nerfed the actual skill. They nerfed one of our most important supports. And they also nerfed auto exert, which is the entire purpose of my build to automate all the shouts. I'm actually very surprised they nerfed the slams. Like it's not a top build, it's just one of the absolute best league starters. Yeah, I mean, well, just from yeah, I mean, well, the overexert nerf. So we have a million shouts going all the time. We get 10% more damage for each war cry now instead of 18. So we're losing 8% multiplicative damage several times over. But they're giving us 4% more damage if it's exerted, which it should always be exerted. So they gave us 4 and they took away multiple copies of 8. Then on top of it, on top of that, now we go over here and we lost 60% of our top end damage. And then on top of that, since auto exert has a higher cost, we either have to figure out via passives or via gear, which will be a damage loss one way or the other, how to either make up this mana reservation or drop one of the shouts, which would also inevitably be a nerf. So it's a triple nerf. So, oh yeah, Karn will make a slammer anyway and figure it out. But um, so now I'm kind of torn. I'm halfway considering. So something I've never done in this game is I've never made a spin to win build. Considering going spin to win to try it. I'm also considering going. I could go Righteous Fire for the millionth time. It looks, from what I'm reading here, it looks even stronger than before. So if I went Righteous Fire, the spin to win with Frost Mage will be. Should I try Cyclone Slayer? I've never played it before. No, don't do it. Do it. Absolutely no. Hmm. Unless you want to die a lot. Well, I'm gonna play something. I mean, we gotta. I could go kinetic blaster. I think we need paint for this. We need paint. Let's see here. You would recommend playing. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Majolner. What is what is the, do you guys have a POB for it? So I could go spin to win. I could go kinetic blast. I could do something interesting like spark. Do Palsteron's build. Do kinetic fusillade. Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. I hate superhero movies, guys. I don't know anything about Thor or any of that stuff. I don't watch the Avengers. I can't stand superhero movies. I don't know anything about that stuff. Every superhero movie is the same. Protagonist is a normal person. Protagonist has a superpower. Protagonist enjoys the superpower. Protagonist meets a female that kind of likes her. Protagonist meets bad guy. Bad guy makes protagonist lose. Protagonist tries to figure out his powers. Protagonist gets really strong and then has a Greek tragic flaw. Girl leaves protagonist. Bad guy is about to beat protagonist. Some really cheesy horse shit love moment that makes protagonist 10 times stronger that makes no sense. Protagonist wins. Protagonist gets the girl. Remnants of the bad guy are still there to make another shitty sequel with the exact same plot. I can't fucking do it, man. I hate superhero movies. I hate them. I just explained all of them. My friends were all like, Rax, dude, in the last Avenger movie, you would have loved the end. The guy snapped his fingers and killed half of the world. I'm like, thank God, finally something happened. Maybe in the next movie, he'll snap his fingers and kill the other half. Wipe them all out. I'm so fucking sick of these superhero movies, man. That's why I kind of liked Game of Thrones. When Game of Thrones came out, you meet Ned Stark, and then like 2 episodes later, he's dead. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that. Nice. Like every 3 episodes, a main character just dies. I'm like, finally, something's happening in something. I can't. The last superhero movie I saw was Batman with Heath Ledger as the Joker in it. That's the last one I saw. And by the way, I thought that was a great movie. I thought it was pretty excellent actually. When did that come out? That's the last time. That's the last time I saw. Yeah, so I literally haven't watched a superhero movie in 15 years. None of them. That's not true. I did see one other superhero movie, Deadpool. I saw Deadpool. Deadpool was pretty good too because, again, it was just about him trolling everybody. I watched John Wick. Yeah, John Wick, like, there is not a single person who has any clue, no matter how many times you've watched the movies, nobody has any clue what the actual plot is. It's just John killing like 200 dudes a movie. I've seen The Boys. To me that's not it is literally a show completely about superheroes, but it's about like corrupt superheroes that just screw everybody over. So to me it's in like a completely different genre. But yeah, I do love that show. The Boys is amazing. Exactly. The Boys is for people that don't like superheroes. So all right, well, be the Messiah of Holy Sweep. Could. Hmm. What do I think about the plot of The Little Mermaid? I watched The Little Mermaid when I was like 5, so I haven't seen it in 34 years. I don't even know what the plot is. Ariel lives under the sea. She wants to go up. Sebastian sings a song to Don't Go Up. She meets like a guy or something that loves her that's up. Then she tries to go up, and there's like an octopus that tries to kill her, and then they win or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it in 34 years. I have no idea what the plot is. She's trying to go up. She meets the guy. Octopus tries to stop her, and then she wins, of course, because it's a Disney movie. Rax Reviews, new revenue stream idea. I'm being completely honest. I have thought about doing it. I have thought about making a channel called Rax Reviews, and my my opinion, like the way that I review things is very different from pretty much how everybody else does it. Like, I don't know. It would not be a channel of happiness, let's put it that way. Like, to get a good review from me, you're going to have to actually just dominate. Hmm. Well, what are we talking about here? I'm having a midlife crisis because they nerfed the shit out of my build that I was making for you guys that I was going to play alongside you. It's gone. Right? But in cursive. Sarah's been acting like a rabbit lately. Mid patch crisis. Yeah. My actual handwriting is so much better than what I can do with a mouse. And then I bought the pad to write on the pad, and I despise the pad. I hate it. It's terrible. Could we make a Giga Hammer build? We could. Auto Exert is nerfed, Over Exert is nerfed, and the actual skill we were going to play is pretty severely nerfed. It's over. Hmm. Well, I'll probably certainly make the new Holy Hammer skill at some point. But the thing is you want to start something powerful. Like, you're guaranteed it's going to be powerful. We don't have the actual patch notes for that skill, do we? It doesn't actually tell us. I'm not playing bows. I don't like bows at all. And it is always a godly idea to not play whatever archetype Fubgun is playing. Not because Fubgun isn't a great guy or a great content creator, but you won't even be able to afford a scroll of wisdom if you do. You will never have an item if you do Fubgun's build. You want to do whatever archetype is on the complete opposite end of the universe. Can you afford tacos? Not if you play Fubgun's build. There is no PoE drama. I love Fubgun. I play his builds all the time. He's awesome. There's no drama. I don't have any drama with any content creator. The facts don't care about your feelings. Hmm. Did anything get Giga buffed? Wasn't this a godly skill, Viper Strike of the Mamba? Wow. So this is gone. This is one of the best. I made this build last league and I actually hated it. I absolutely hated it. Butterboy is now permanent. Didn't they nerf him though? Didn't he get nerfed like multiple? What's it called? Holy. What's his name? Holy Jim Bob of something of Radiance. Radiance. This. Okay, so let me just see here. The Guardian Sentinel minion does not have a duration, or does not have a duration, but it doesn't persist. Thanks, Grinding Gear Games. They're gonna make us resummon him every zone. It is a permanent minion that isn't a permanent minion. Great. What build did I play last league? I made lots of builds last league. Well, let me see here. See if I can find some builds to look at. Here's a build from Kinetic Blast from Lily. Hmm. 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 Here's a Kinetic Blaster not in stacked base. So Svalin drops off that guy in the crater, right? That you never find ever. So you get Kinetic Bolt right away. I don't know if I've ever, maybe I have made an Elementalist. Have I made an Elementalist before? Hmm. These guys. So this is Jungron's build. Hmm. Golems got nerfed to oblivion. Early game kinetic blast sucks. This is Connor's. Let's look at. I've seen Connor spin to win and just murder everything. Wait, this has the negative 200 Dorianis. Oh, is he wearing Dorianis? Yeah, this is from Mercenary League. Um, hmm. Kinetic Fusillade Champion. Do you have a POB for that? Its functionality is the exact same. It's unchanged. Palsteron has one. Okay. I like Palsteron's builds a lot. Palsteron Kinetic Fusillade. So certainly he has a max roll guide, right? Let me see. POE1 here, build guides. Kinetic Blast League starter. Oh, there's a Kinetic Blast League starter from Havoc. That's going to be awesome. Ice Shot, Eviscerate, Chaos Army, Exsanguinate, Bone Shatter. So I don't see Kinetic Fusillade. So Havoc's one of the best in the game, right? So the interesting thing about the crazy thing about Kinetic Blast, I can never wrap my head around this. Kinetic Blast is an attack. So it scales with things like attack speed, right? But it also scales with spell damage, even though it's not an attack, or it is an attack. It's like the most confusing shit ever. Wait, he's playing a Deadeye? It's also a spell. Kinetic Blast is not a spell, right? Attack projectile AoE. It's not a spell. It's an attack, right? It's not cheap to play Kinetic Blast. Well, I can get infinite currency in these. That's not it. How much something costs doesn't matter to me at all. I can get infinite resources in any game. I'll just play all day. No problem. How much something costs doesn't matter to me at all. I can get anything. It doesn't matter. You're taking 2 weeks off of work? Are you really, Zevi? Dude, Zevi is a gamer, man. He's taking 2 weeks off of work to play POE1. He loves POE1. Damn, if Zevi's going that hard, should I team with Zevi? He plays Aurabot, I play something, and we just make like 100 mirrors in a week and then just have a 10 mirror character that just obliterates everything. Would that be interesting to watch at all, guys, or no? We could do the same thing that we did in POE2, where we're just making so much money every temple, it just doesn't matter at all. You want to see me absolutely own? Hmm. Hmm. What do you guys think is the most powerful league starter with an aura bot? If you had an aura bot with you, what's the strongest thing you could do? Spark? This is your first playthrough. You need my guide. Follow Pox's guide. I'm out. They killed my build. They killed it. It's gone. Look. GGG obliterated the follow-up to the leveling build. I'm abandoning it for now. Yeah, it's gone. They triple nerfed it. They nerfed my skill, they nerfed my best support, and they also nerfed the entire thing that lets me automate my auras. They nerfed everything. They nerfed everything about it. You were practicing the first act with it and it was good. Yeah, it's gone. Carry does the map completion while you do heist to farm currency to buy starter gear. Hmm. Yeah, so you just follow Pox. So do we just level separately, Zevi? Should I just do my like if I'm playing softcore trade, I can obliterate the campaign, especially if I practice. If I do a couple practice runs, if you want to play separately, I can obliterate the campaign. Like, yeah, they killed it. Like I'm pretty sure I will be in maps in Yeah, I was originally planning to play hardcore SSF to start. The reason why I'm thinking not to do it now is because there's so many new cool things. When you're playing hardcore SSF and there's new cool things, you're always scared like, "Oh, is this going to be really difficult, or is this going to have like a bug that's going to one-shot me and my character is going to die?" Like, whenever there's a lot of really cool stuff in a patch, it makes me want to go softcore trade because then I can just dive in and just see what happens. So what should I play? Should I play Spark? Should I play Kinetic Blast? What should I play? You guys are making a starting group? I thought we just said that we're leveling separately. Kinetic Blast, Kinetic Blast, Kinetic Blast. Pick something and just let me know. Oh, Zevi, I don't care. I'll play anything. It doesn't matter to me. All right, Zevi, what should I let people choose between? I'll let chat choose because I actually don't care. What should I start to make an ultimate character? Kinetic Blast. What are the choices? Spark. What are the other choices? Kinetic Blast of Clustering, didn't that get nerfed? We will probably make a holy skill, but we'll probably do that after we make this character. We're going to do that guaranteed after we make this beginning character. Spin to win, is that a character that's good with an aura bot? I will 100%, I will make the holy build. Make Plant Daddy. Can you imagine if I made Plant Daddy just completely built around having a support? The problem is, I told Zevi, I said, you need to make a support character that can give me infinite mana, because Plant Daddy runs out of mana, but I don't think that's possible in POE2. So this will be, where did my straw poll go? This will be one of the kinetic builds, either Blast or Fusillade or something, or Spark. This is actually going to be interesting because now I can just go as fast as I want. I can just go through the campaign as fast as I can and not. You've seen Spark a bajillion times. I've never played it. I've played Kinetic Blast. I've never played Spark in POE1. Is Spark even good? Like, is this like a good endgame build or no? Like, I actually have no idea. I've never seen it and I've never played it. They nerfed the shit out of it, Leo. It's gone. My build is dead. I'll make a video about it tomorrow. Spark is one of the absolute best with high investment. All right, let's go for these two then. One of the kinetic builds, or do you want to watch me make a $5 million Spark build? I played Kinetic Blast before. I know what Kinetic Blast is. I've never played Spark in POE1 before. Not one time. Vote if you care, guys. Vote if you care. If you don't care, then don't vote. If you care, click the link and vote. I will make a holy build also. Oh. They didn't nerf Sunder, but they nerfed Earth Shatter, and they nerfed Auto Exert, and they nerfed Over Exert. It's much worse. That's a good idea. Yeah. Well, we could do the 5 ways to get the timeless jewels. Okay, so I'm going to play Spark. That's what I'm going to do. You guys voted. I'm going to do that. Spark is Elementalist, is it not? Is Spark Elementalist? So now I got to find a build for Spark. Wait, doesn't Zevi have one? Spark Jikwani carry? Or Inquisitor? Just tell me which one. Which one's better? Which one's the tankier option? I want to not die. Which one is better if I don't have the Aura bot online? Which one is better? Inquisitor is better. Dude, Abexoth is here. This is great. Abexoth, can you make me a mirror thing for Abexoth? Isn't he the god tier mirror crafter? Abexoth, make me some mirror gear so I can buy it off of you. This is great. Spark is boring. Well, I've never played it before. I played it in POE1 in POE2. I loved it in POE2. I've never played it here. Elementalist got nerfs, so go Inquisitor. Okay, so Abexoth has already made Spark Mirror Gear multiple times. Okay, so let me see here. So you guys said we're going to go... So we're going to go Templar here. So let's see here. Why would we do this? I need to actually look at the gem Spark. Let me read it. Do we do Spark, Spark of the Nova, Spark of Unpredictability, or Val Spark? So it's a spell, it's a projectile, it's duration, and it's lightning. You do Spark of the Nova. All right, let's read this. Okay. Yeah, we were looking at the notes, Javi. We didn't literally go line by line. We've been jumping around. But they nerfed the living shit. They nerfed the living shit out of everything that I was building for you guys, so it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So you just go Pox's Righteous Fire build. Yeah, I've actually, yeah, multiple days of work gone for me. Yeah, it's gone. They nerfed literally everything about it. They nerfed my best support, arguably. They nerfed they nerfed the shit out of my actual skill, and they nerfed the shit out of they also nerfed the living shit out of auto exert, which is the entire way I was going to automate everything for you. Fubgoon spoke and GGG took it away. Is that what happened? Did Fubgun send a message to Grinding Gear Games to nerf this thing I was working on? Is that what happened? So are we going to be mana stacking here? Fubgun called Grinding Gear Games and said Rax was cooking something big. First of all, as far as I know, Fubgun likes me and we're friends, so he wouldn't do that to me. Second of all, guys, in case this wasn't clear, I have tried to make this clear, but in case it wasn't clear, let me say it in plain English. That build that I was making is not a novel idea on my part. Slams have been amazing for a while. I have played other content creators, Ben's, Exiles, Havoc's, Karn's versions of Slammers multiple times. My build is 90% just gathered information from playing other great builds. You know what I mean? Like, this was not some crazy awesome idea I had. Like, this is a little bit different than the plant build that I made last league. The plant build that I made last league, I literally just made on my own. I hated my bear. I hated my wolf. And people said, make a plant build. I made plant build as the sorcerer, and I hated that because I hated the djinns. I'm like, man, this sucks. And I was like, if I would have made the plant build on my druid, it would have been way better. So then I made it again. I made it again and again. And then people said, look at Dead Rabbit's version. And I looked at Dead Rabbit's version. It was almost a mirror image of mine, but he was solving for mana. And I was like, why is he solving for mana? I never run out of mana. And then I got more and more powerful. And as I got more powerful, I ran out of mana. And I'm like, oh, well, of course. So yeah, he's right 100%. So I stole that idea from him, even though I would have gotten there anyway, because, well, I don't have any mana. So I got to do something about it. And then Dead Rabbit moved on and stopped doing plants. And then I played it for another month. And then we made Super Saiyan Plant Daddy. Like that build is one that I actually made. But this one, I mean, I literally made it, but it's outrageously inspired by those that came before me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's dead anyway, so who cares? But people like to say things about me that are flat out lies. Like, people will go on Reddit and say, Rax just stole these 5 content creators' builds and didn't change anything and called it his own. Bro, not a single sliver of what you just said is true. No. I know you were making a joke. I'm not mad at you. I know you were making a joke. We're good. L Dub, you always look forward to my breakdowns. Thank you, my dude. Robbie, 36-month resub. That's 3 years, man. Thank you, my dude. Lord Critter, thanks for the sub, man. You run out of mana when you cast Thunderstorm manually, no problem. But first of all, so I see what you're saying, Janice, but there's two things wrong with that. One, we're never manually casting Thunderstorm. That's not the kind of builds that I make. I make builds that are automatic. We're not doing jack shit around here. So manually casting Thunderstorm is out. The second reason is that's actually not what makes you run out of mana, because you get so powerful at a certain point that you can actually use just a super low level Thunderstorm and have it cast on crit that, and that will not make you run out of mana. The thing that makes you run out of mana is you're casting level 40 vines. Level 40 vines, the mana cost of that is like half of your mana bar. It's actually just attacking that makes you run out of mana. Trust me, I played that Plant Daddy build 12 hours a day for a month straight. What's 30 times 12? 360? I played it for 360 hours, answering questions and changing the planner 1,000 times. I have that build downloaded into my brain. Hi, Maples. I'm good. Grinding your games just shoved a pine cone up my ass, but my build is gone, but that's okay. We do something else. You started playing POE1, you have 600 hours in POE2, but you have to admit you went Marauder, no build guide, and you go with the flow and you already feel much more powerful. It's always the same, guys. I have never seen a counterexample. In Path of Exile 1, if you can do Act 1 correctly, there's 10 acts. You can do Act 1 correctly, whatever that means. The rest of the campaign is a joke. It's all about doing Act 1 correctly. A little bit in Act 2 and a little bit in Act 3. After Act 3, you're mapping. People complain, Rax, I can't stand the campaign. I don't know why they don't just let me start mapping. Bro, you can start mapping an hour into the league. Any build that you make, Firestorm, Armageddon brand, Sunder, Righteous Fire, whatever you're doing, by Act 4, you have a jump that goes 1,000 miles an hour, and you one-shot everything the whole time. It's mapping. I actually don't know what people are talking about. I get it. If you don't put a lot of time into it, or you're newer, or you're a dad gamer, whatever, then it seems like you aren't mapping. But all you have to do is study the first 3 acts. Just study how to do the beginning only. You can get such an outrageous power spike in the beginning, you're already mapping. It's just the campaign zones instead of maps. I actually don't know what people are talking about. If from now until the leagues start, every day you fire up just an Act 1 run. The first time you do it, you suck. You just have no clue what you're doing. Takes you 2 hours. You die 30 times. It sucks. The second day, you learn. You do a little bit better. You probably cut 30 minutes off of your time just with half of the deaths. You can probably cut another 20 minutes the next run, another 10, another 5. By the time the league actually starts, you can comfortably and reliably do Act 1 in under an hour and have everything situated. You're going to murder. That's literally it. And by the way, I think that that's great game design. If all of us fired up the first chapter in the Diablo 4 campaign, I would bet that I will beat all of you. You want to know how badly I'm going to beat you? I'll probably beat you by like 5 minutes. Maybe 10. I'll beat you by 5 minutes because you just walk in a straight line. We do roughly the same amount of damage. It just comes down to a couple pathing choices and how fast you can escape through dialogue. In POE1, if you fired up the game randomly and did Act 1 versus somebody like like a seasoned veteran, they will annihilate you. And it has nothing to do with dialogue. It almost has nothing to do with pathing either. Even if you take the same path as them, they will still obliterate you. And the reason why is because there's so much knowledge and skill involved in how do you regex here? How do you vendor walk? How do you set up the portals to optimize the different like it's such a cool game because there's so many ways to get so much better. It's such a great game. You know what I'm talking about? That's the great part. What even is vendor walking? You can start interacting with a vendor and then walk all the way across the zone as you shop. So, no, not cut. Oh, wait, actually, cut might be 5 head. That was actually nice. So, if this is at the Act 1 zone, the Act 1 town, and you exit right here, okay? So, if your guy is right here, and you're talking to this NPC. Okay, so what a normal person would do is you just walk over, you click her, you stand right here, and you shop, and then when you're done, you walk to the exit. Instead of doing that, you walk up to talk to her, and the second that you talk to her, you click right in front of the door. And you go bop, 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 bop. And now you're standing in front of the door talking to her. And the second that you're done buying, you walk through. And you might be like, well, that's the dumbest thing ever. What, you save like 2 seconds? But imagine if you do that, if you play a lot, imagine if you do that every time you talk to a vendor. Every time you talk to a vendor, you're automatically on the other side of the screen toward where you want to go, and you do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, over and over and over, and eventually this starts adding up to minutes of time saved. Okay, so we're going to go. So let's think about this. So we're going to go. Where can you donate to me? Chris, can I ask you something honestly? You're gonna hear. You're never gonna hear that. You're 99% chance you'll never hear this from another content creator. You don't need to donate to me at all. I've had way more than my fair share of luck or generosity from the community over the years. You want to know what I want you to do with your money, Chris? I want you to spend it on yourself. Buy yourself a new mouse or a keyboard. Spend it on your girlfriend. Go get tacos. Don't give me your money. I appreciate it. You being here, plenty. Throw me a sub or throw me a follow. Do like the free thing. You can give me your Prime if you want. That's free. Don't give me money, guys. Rax is a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. Please don't donate your money to me. You respect me. Greetings from Poland. Respect you too, buddy. Love the Europeans. He's not a billionaire. He's a bajillionaire. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Zevi. That'll be helpful. Okay, so I have all the information I need to know. I have everything that I need to know. So I'm going Templar? Templar. So what I'm going to do, pretty much the best speedrunner in the world has a guide for how to level every class on Maxwell, right? I just go here. And leveling, and I just click Templar. Templar is Inquisitor, right? Am I stupid? It's Templar, right? Yeah, Templar. Don't tell me it's rolling magma. Fuck! God damn it, man. It's always this same fucking skill for every goddamn build. It's always the same. And this skill sucks. I hate this shit. I am going to make a Holy Slam build, but it'll be my second build. I'm surprised. This regex doesn't have movement speed in it, does it? NNE. Oh. NNE? How does this regex for movement speed? Am I a dumbass? Oh. Runner. Clever. Nice. I was like, movement speed. NNE? What the shit? It goes by the prefix. Makes sense. I've actually never leveled as Armageddon brand. I've always leveled as Firestorm. Dude, Firestorm is so strong. Is Armageddon brand actually better than Firestorm? Firestorm kills the whole screen in one click. How could it be better than that? You haven't played with Firestorm in 8 years? Firestorm is my second fastest campaign clear of all time. I think I have a 351 with Firestorm. And keep in mind, I suck. I have a 351. Keep in mind, the size of the wiener that I suck at this game can be seen from another planet without a telescope. So I suck at this game. If I was good, I could probably do it in under 3 hours. Yeah, see, Havoc says he can do it in under 3 hours. See, whenever I play this, the cons are many hotkeys. I just don't even use them. I definitely use Holy Flame Totem. I definitely use Flame Wall. Do you really have to weapon swap Leap Slam? I guess. So is Havoc constantly... Is he constantly weapon swapping between movement and back to rolling magma? Or does he only... Like, what are we even doing here? The whole game, he's weapon swapping, jumping? The whole time? Bro. Okay, I'm not doing that. So how do I... Can I just wear one WAN, do way less damage, and just shield charge the whole time? All right, Zevi, thanks for being here, buddy. So is the build different if you play Firestorm? So if I play Firestorm... Yeah, I remember this. You go for the Fire Mastery. So I just need to get a Scepter. Just don't get the brand nodes if he took the brand nodes. It's the big keynote. But don't you this one you take with Firestorm as well, right? The other keystone near the Templar area. What do you guys think is better, Firestorm or Armageddon brand? Does brand require a wand? Hmm. Okay. They're both good, but you'd go Armageddon brand first. Let me see. Do you have to... Do you have to... Hmm. Do you have to kill the fire guy? Dude, Havoc even swaps his auras on the bosses. I don't think Havoc has any idea how lazy I am. This guy's weapon swapping to jump the whole campaign, and he's taking multiple auras to swap them on bosses? Bro, I'm not doing that. I'm way too lazy for that. Like, if we're going for the world record, sure, but holy... By the way, Zevi gifted 10 subs. This guy's a god. Thank you, Zevi. What a guy. Be fun playing with you, buddy. Izzo Wenzel. You can leap slam with the scepter if I'm not mistaken, so you don't have to weapon swap. How early can we get a scepter? I'm just gonna try it right now. Do you guys mule? Do you guys mule on just to murder Act 1? Do you just mule Ranger? For the momentum? Am I going to have a one button destroy the whole game build? I was going to have that for you, but not anymore. Grinding Gear Games obliterated it. All right, here we go. Let's try a run. Let's try a run, guys. I'll do pretty bad the first run, but then we'll get exceptionally better. Here we go. What happened? They triple nerfed it. They nerfed my main skill significantly. They nerfed my arguably #1 support gem significantly. And they also nerfed the way that I was automating all of the skills for you. It's totally gone. So I will make a video tonight. It'll be out tomorrow morning apologizing and telling everybody that, well, I actually have the leveling build done, but I'm going to stop working on it because it's gone. So maybe next, and I will show you what build to follow. It'll be from Pox. Just follow Pox's build. Just follow Pox's build. So let's see. Now, I got to think about this. So I'm doing... Oh, I don't have Awakened POE trade on. It's fine. There we go. Do I think Holy Hammers will be good? I think people will absolutely figure it out and make it good. Yes. But people are going to have to figure it out. I actually thought about... So this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. So we just got the greatest thing ever already, right? We got this. So we've already beat the game. So we don't need island rings. We need a... what are they called? I forgot what they're called. I'll know it when I see it. Here's a 20. What are they called, guys? The wands at 6. Goat horns. Goat horns, right. God, I love it when a Krabby Patty is sitting right on top of the damn boss, murdering me. I love that. God, I hate life. Of course, the one time where an iron ring does nothing for me and a rustic sash does nothing for me, that's what I get. I'd like to thank Satan for that. One time I can't... I'm literally begging for that every time. Glacial Hammer, you're out. Rolling Magma, much to my dismay. 18 life boots with more blue sockets. I think I'll take that. So we go rolling magma with elemental proliferation, and then we're trying to get combustion, right? We go like this. Could have sold that. All right. Like to thank Satan for that. Okay. That was actually, I think I'm actually doing pretty good. Okay, we have a gun. When you have a gun, you check the cliff behind. If it lets you wrap around the left side, that's where the exit is. So it lets me wrap around the left side. It means the exit is top left. If I know Path of Exile at all. Oh, Scroll of Wisdom. Thank you, kind sir. I don't have a pair of gauntlets. I'll take those. Damn, you guys see that zone reading? He's huge. Will you stop breathing fire on me, piece of shit? Maybe one of these days I should make a... Like, I'm not a world #1 speedrunner, but I have studied... I have put some time into studying specifically Act 1. So I do know some things about how to read. I think I could explain it to you very easily, how to read some of these zones. I mean, I'll take a wand. Why not? You want to know what? I just did a bunch of leveling practice with ground slam here. Can I move? And I must say, this skill compared to ground slam is a billion times better. It's not even close. Honestly, it makes me appreciate rolling magma. After playing ground slam, you'd be begging for rolling magma. You'd be begging for it. Okay, I actually don't know how to start. Which way does he go? He goes up the middle. Oops. Okay, I can memorize this. Wow, he already... Okay, he already has that. And he skips this until... Okay. I think I have that downloaded pretty well. Why is ground slam so bad? Let me ask you a question. Think about how a skill in a video game could be bad. Think of anything. Like, for example, it does no damage, or it has no area of effect, or it's extremely expensive, or it swings really slow. Think of something. Ground Slam has all of it. Does no damage, takes forever to swing it. It has every bad thing a skill could have. It's complete shit. And that's our best option. I guess Arcane Surge for now. Every shit thing that a thing could have, it has. All of it. So I'm printing wisdoms here. I shouldn't have identified that. That was a fucking huge mistake, dumbass. Any goat horns? Here's a goat horn. 1 to all fire spell gems? Holy shit! I can't even afford it. No. Now let's see here. What do we attach to Holy Flame Totem? Nothing? I need to buy a Flamme wall though. Yeah, I'm just practicing. Grinding Gear Games officially hates me. They nerfed the thing that I was going to teach you how to do into oblivion. I'm going to make a video today apologizing. Your mom loves this song. She has good taste, man. Here's a trivia question for you guys. Can you guys name my mom's 3 favorite bands of all time? I will give you one hint. They're all very, very famous bands. They're all considered like god tier bands by anybody. Nickelback, Dolly Parton, much more famous than either of them. CCR would be one of them. Like a top 5, but not one of her top 3, but she loves CCR. The Beatles, no. Bon Jovi, no. Metallica, no. Zeppelin, Creedence, she loved both of those bands, loved them both, but that's not in her top 3. Pink Floyd, she loves ZZ Top, not ZZ Top. You're doing good though. She loves those bands. She loves Journey, but that's not it. She loves Pink Floyd, but that's not it. She loves Queen, but that's not it. Man, this is a great question. The Eagles, there's one of them. That's my mom's probably second favorite band, the Eagles. That's one of them. Not ABBA, not Boston. George Thorogood. No. Jethro Tull is my dad's favorite band. Red Hot Chili Peppers? Nope. Rolling Stones? Nope. Fleetwood Mac. Yes. That's another one. So that's 2. You got 2 out of 3. Eagles and Fleetwood Mac. I'm trying to think, what kind of hint can I give you? They're often referred to by their initials, this band. Super unimaginably famous. Not ABBA, not Electric Light Orchestra, not AC/DC, not the Bee Gees. Not U2. CCR is a great guess. Kind of like that. Kind of. Not Kiss. Not Dire Straits. She loves Dire Straits. Not that. Starts with a C. One of the most famous bands of all time. Not Guns N' Roses. Starts with a C. One of the most famous bands ever. I think all of them are still alive. Not Creedence Clearwater Revival. Starts with a C, though. Not The Cure. Not Coldplay. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Thank you. Those are my mom's 3 favorite bands of all time. Yes. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Clim Shady. Yeah, I know a lot of people that love Clim Shady. Alright, well, I do have a goat horn here, but I don't have enough int. But I bet you after I do this, maybe I'll have enough int. I don't own a red socket. That's okay, though. You want to know why? Because Nessa's about to sell me a goat horn with a red socket. Told you. Bam. This has a billion times better sockets, so let's do the little switcherooski. I get some movement speed going here? Of course not. That would have been helpful. Alright. Okay, I can sell the whetstone. I'll never use that, right? Okay. So right now, I'm supposed to be using probably shield charge, right? So I can actually move. Let's go shield charge. Can I put anything into Holy Flame Totem that makes it do anything? Oh. What? Why does it keep sliding? I'm not clicking the button. Okay. Okay, I have everything at this point. May Can has a shield. I don't even care if it's good or not. That one Scroll of Wisdom, it's a deal. You can do added fire or combustion. Why do these cost a transmute? They think I'm fucking rich? God! By Templar, because we're going to go Inquisitor. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go Spark Inquisitor. I've never played Spark in POE1 before. Large mana. I love mana. Plate vest. Nice. I mean, this is probably going to be better than mine. Let's get rid of that. Wait, I got a shitter. Let's take the shitter. Can't even wear it. Love that. Alright. Flame dash. We'll take leap slam, I guess. Anything good here? Everything here is... says... I'm gonna... This looks pretty good. What about this? 2 whizzies for that? So now we're going here and then here, right? Medium life flask, I'll take that. I see a blue, I kill a blue. Axl Rose's voice is like pouring Drano in your cornflakes in the morning.
This is a mortuary for lost children, hidden from the eyes of their father. Your humble servant thanks you, my lord.
Yeah, it really cleans you out. I'm fighting the strongest yellow ever. What? Holy shit. Oh my god, what the fuck does this guy have? What game is this? This is Path of Exile 1. Okay, let's see if we can do the trick, guys. Here we go. Da, 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 ba, ba, ba. Oh, dude, you even saw it. I got the shield charge animation off, and it still froze me. You could see my shield highlighted there. Anything here good? Everything here is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Let's not think too hard on it. Let's just get rid of everything. Last time we're gonna check the links here. What a surprise. Everything is an absolute worthless piece of shit. By the way, before we leave, I do want to buy something. I would like to buy faster attacks. Wait, she doesn't sell faster attacks on... Oh! She doesn't sell faster attacks, guys? On... Oh my... Why not? I have momentum already. I'm super over leveled. I don't need to be 12 and a half already. Aries, we're gonna go Spark. I've never played Spark before in this game. We're going Spark. I let chat vote actually. Fire and Ignite resistant. I'd like to thank Satan for this blue pack right here. All right. I don't have any mana. Okay. I mean, that was pretty easy, actually. I was never even remotely challenged there. That was very easy. Yeah, Grinding Gear Games literally said yesterday, yeah, we know everybody is just playing Rolling Magma. And then they nerfed the shit out of my build, and guess what I have to play now? Rolling Magma. I don't really think I need to mule on Sorcerer. I don't really think it helps me very much. I can't buy Iron Rings, and they give me all of the gems that I need. All right, let's time it now. We need to throw this down. I think I'm going to skip the mule. I don't even think it helped me very much. It helped me unimaginably for the Jim Bob, but for this guy, let's see if we can throw down a sub 30 here. Let me open live split. Okay, let's call this Spark Practice. And let's make everything 30, 30, 30. This is completely wrong. There we go. Let's go like that. Okay, this is a good time to race against. Okay. So let's try racing with Spark here. We won't do the full run, but again, everything is about the first 3 acts. Let's see what we can throw down here. Slammers are gone. Well, they nerfed it in 3 ways. They nerfed the slam significantly. They nerfed one of the best supports significantly, and they also nerfed auto exert, which the entire thing is also casting the shouts. So it's significantly worse. Aries, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Aries. Wow. Am I going to write a POE1 for Dummies guide on Spark Inquisitor? I'm not going to promise that, but maybe. Maybe if I get the problem with Spark is very expensive. The build that I was making before costs nothing. So this build that I'm making is going to be very, very expensive. So I already don't even want to make the guide for you guys. The best guide now is Pox's. Pox's build got buffed. My build got crucified and Pox's got buffed. So you just go Pox's for sure. And I played Pox's so many times. I played it last league twice. My guy is still alive in hardcore SSF. He's level 98 alive. It's great. Yeah, if you're a newer player, you just go Righteous Fire now.
My god has no need for my company just yet.
I know. Line. Take care.
Oh shit, I lost my regex. Damn it.
My nightmares were prophecy.
We have a gun. We go past the cliff and we look. Will it let us walk to the left? It does let us walk to the left, so the exit's in the top left. Bomb with the good show.
Come here, quickly. Oh, good. You survived the melding. Now test your...
Yeah, that's a great idea. You're going Righteous Fire until somebody figures out the holy skills. Beautiful strategy. That is absolutely it. We got a yellow scepter with 3 blue links. So that's insane. Almost certainly going to be using that. Can you dual wield scepters? Or do you go scepter shield or... Damn it, I just lost 10% LE damage because I can't wear this yet. Damn it. Take an omelet. A hat! God, I love hats. Um... Remember that part where I said that... Do you remember that one time I said that doing this didn't actually help me? Well, I absolutely lied. This would have helped me a lot. Not shield crush. Oops. Bought the wrong thing because I'm an effing dumbass. By the way, I also need to buy flame wall. So I've completely botched this as much as one possibly can. So this is going to be totem, this is going to be flame wall, this is going to be nothing, this is going to be... Oh, nice. And now I wanted to get... It's over. Okay, start over. I bought the wrong gem, then I bought the correct gem, and then I sold the correct gem. All right, so I have to... If I'm not going to mule, I need absolutely to pick up a bunch of shit. So that was as bad. I completely fucked it up in every possible way. All right. We're going to get our revenge this time. This is why we practice. So I think I'm just going to... I guess we're just going to goat horn. We're just going to goat horn with a shield. All right. I've got to pick up some wisdoms along the way. Okay, I got the chain belt. That's going to save me... That's actually going to save me some money.
Still alive. Stay sharp out there.
Okay, let's go like this.
My nightmares, they were prophecy.
The down layout, you don't see that very often. Let's try to pick up as much shit as we can so we can get some money. Because if I'm not muling, then I want some money. Well, I've clicked this 15 times. Let's try again. Don't want that vest. Oh, a transmute? There we go. The transmute is 4 wisdoms, so it's over. Transmute is 4 wisdoms if I want to vendor it. Yeah, we're going Spark because chat voted for it. I've never played this before in POE1.
Come here, quickly.
So entering the mud flats at 3 minutes is horrendous. You want to have it in the low 2s. So that's very bad.
My prayers are thus answered.
I've clicked this nest 100 times. Wisdom, I need that. Take a medium mana. Okay. Okay, exiting at 4. Given the fact that I walked in at 3, that mud flats was excellent. But my overall time is horrendous. We don't want to be walking in here at 4 minutes. We want to be significantly faster than that, but oh well. That's true. I could use a wisdom or 2 for sure. Or a portal scroll. That's excellent. Don't want any of that shit. Don't want that. Got another kind of bad layout for the boss. He was very far away. Not what we wanted to see. These bone piles are... Got a quicksilver flask off of him. That's normally absolutely goated. Guess I'll take a medium. Take Arcane Surge, and I need to buy Flamme Wall, and I need to buy Shield Charge. Okay. Okay, so let's sell this, 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 this. Can I buy a goat horn? 1 to 3, 2 to 3. I guess this one. So now I need to buy a shield. I'll take Holy Flame Totem. I will take Frost Blink. Oh my god, yes. God, I love Dick. I mean this shield. Okay. Arcane Surge should go with Frost Blink. Can I... Why am I not selling here? Okay. You miss me so much? I stream every day, buddy. I'm here literally every day. I haven't missed a day in 7 years. Actually, it's going to be 7 years. It's going to be 7 years on March 13th. I've never missed a day. Okay, I dominated right there. That was pretty damn good. A rare moment where I actually do something correctly. Don't get used to it around here. I will absolutely take that wisdom. I'll take a blue, why not? Take another blue, why not? Take another blue, why not? I'm dead. Oh. Holy shit, that was bad. Those guys had a crit shrine. That was giga bad. That goat's horn might be amazing. I need some int here. Nice. So now I can have a huge damage increase if I can do this properly while moving. There we go. Now I'm way stronger. I'll never pass up a wisdom in Act 1. It's never going to happen. Don't need that shield. We can just go now. Should be extremely strong. Okay, entering at 944 is terrible. But I've done worse. But it's quite bad, actually. It would be much better if I was walking in at, like, in something that started with an 8. But only my second practice run being about 40 seconds back, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard of. Not skipping a wisdom, not skipping a wisdom. Now I can buy whatever I want forever. So now I got to think about what am I going to do next here. So we're going to do Dweller. I should have super good damage. Alright, let's see which way it is. It is the other way. I don't need to kill monsters here because they're much lower level than where I am already at, so let us just go over here and go in. It's down, not up. Don't like to see the breach, but it's okay. We see a blue, we kill a blue. Here we go. Big fight, here we go. I should be pretty strong here, in theory. Deleted. Okay, let's do this correctly. I want combustion. Do I have a 3-link? I do. That's mucho excelente, por favor. So I guess one reason to mule, actually, I forgot, is to get the momentum gem, right? Does she sell me momentum? She doesn't. Damn. So maybe I have to mule. Let's check for 3-links. I don't see any. Nice. In we go. Entering at 12:38 is same story as always, terrible, but so now I know this layout. From seeing this, I know the layout. It means that the exit is top left, and it also means that the lab is top left. They're both top left. Should be. I'm pretty confident. They're both top left, from what I can see here. Oh. They're both top left, so it should be this way. Yes, that is correct. I was like 95% sure. And the exit is also top left. Now we have a problem. Now I have no clue how to read this. Next thing. So we're just gonna guess. We're going this way. It's just a complete guess. Looks like I guessed correctly right or left. Judging by the fact that it doesn't go up very much, I would guess that it's going to be top right. And that is correct. So that was an amazing read here. So entering at 1437 is, for me, mid. That's not that bad. If I can get anything that starts with a 13, I'm usually very happy. So now I think I've actually saved some time. Mostly because that second prison thing that I went right, that was correct, and then I saw that the left side of the wall didn't extend very far, so I thought that that meant it would be top right. And that ended up being exactly right, so that's good to see. Oh, I thought he was doing a wave thing. I shouldn't have jumped there. That was stupid. Dumbass idiot. I have no mana. This is awkward. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Perfectly calculated. Well, I could look at this gear, or I could just sell it all and not look at any of it. I want a leap slam for later, I guess. I guess let's check for some sockets. They're all dog shit. Is this thing any good? 40 life? I don't even own a pair of boots. That's hilarious. Let's go. So if I can enter the next zone with something that starts with a 17, the dream would be to start with a 16, but if I can get it to start with a 17, I'll be happy with that. But this is a big zone, so we'll see what happens. Did they fix ground loot? They are taking measures to fix ground loot. And they do know that people hate the current state of it. So they are taking some measures to make it better. That should kill all of them. I'm level 10. So I went from being outrageously up on XP to... I would either say even or maybe even slightly down. 1704 entering this zone for me is actually pretty good. I would definitely take that. That's not too bad for me because I'm a bad player. So I would take that. So I'm continuing to make up time. So my beginning was atrocious because I exited the mud flats at 4 flat, which is horrible. But we're doing okay. Yeah, you don't have to wait for Sunder now. Yeah, we can just keep going. And there's no respec at 12. That will save me time. We see a blue, we kill a blue. The rules never change. Unless the blue is extremely tanky for some reason. Or resistant to my damage. What? I got double... What happened there? Did you see that? I got double frozen. That was weird. So now I can analyze where I'm at here. I don't have a piece of jewelry. I don't have a pair of boots at all. I literally don't own one. It's kind of awkward. So I'm only level 11. Which is not a very high level at this point. A yellow goat's horn. We gotta look at that. Please be good. 20 fire damage over time multiplier. Dude, I wonder how many wieners Pox would put in his mouth for that thing I just found. How many wieners do you guys think? 5, 6 wieners at the same time? How many for that? Oh yeah, I didn't put in any of my points. Oops. All of this is bad. This is the only thing that's decent. It's got... Oh, I shouldn't have spent it. I didn't realize it. I thought it was going to cost a wisdom. I don't even have a pair of boots. You know what? Watch this. Gamble. Gamble for energy shield boots. Bam, that's how you do it, boys. In we go. 7 or 8 dicks? Jesus. That's a 7 or 8 dick. That might be like the greatest thing I've ever seen at this level. It's crazy. All right. I don't know where. Okay, I found it. Can I fucking move? Ugh, I hate this breach shit. Thank God it's going to be gone next season. Oh no, the breach thing again. Kill me now. Oh. God. Did she just do a double teleport? Dude, that's my second best Act 1 of all time. Any build. Dude, that's my... Dude, I had... Dude, if I would have had a better layout in the very first zone after the... that would have been my... That would have been my all-time Act 1 PB. Holy sh... Dude, I did so good at the end. Oh my God. That, like, that's not a good time. If Tai Killer got that time, he'd hang himself. But for me, that's my second best ever. Any class, any build. And I've done this at least 100 times.
This is neither the time nor the place.
You don't get it? Removing mechanics is... removing failed mechanics is content now? What failed mechanics were removed? You mean Harbinger? Or what are we talking about here? Dude, 2219, huh? For me, that is an incredible time. Dude, I think on this build, if things went well for me, I think I could do a time that starts with a 20. Not even a... I could do better than 21 even. I think I can break my PB with this build. $22.19 for me on a fresh start is... That's cooking for me. How's my levels? 14 right now. So my XP is just, I would say, normal. I just have a normal amount of XP. This is going to be the wrong way. It's probably going to go down and to the left, if I had to guess. This way. Yes, this is correct. We go Herald of Thunder, right? I don't even own a ring. It has 32 life on this ring. That's insane. What are we league starting? I'm going to play Spark. I let chat vote. They voted for Spark. I have never played Spark before in POE1. Of course, I murdered on Spark in POE2, but I've never played it in this game. I see a blue, I kill a blue. It's that simple. Wait, really? It's decent? Yeah, if... I have a feeling this is incorrect. It's telling me to go backwards. Did the road split here somewhere? Yes, the road split. See, I've been debated by this before. I've played this game enough times. Take that transmute, absolutely. Great breach, my favorite. I actually love the breach. I shouldn't blame breach. The thing that I hate is the thing that I hate is the walls. Nice. Now we're very, very strong. Can I put in Herald of Thunder? No, I can't. Crying. Now I can. Do I have a blue socket? Yes, I do. Herald of Thunder. We ball. I have no clue where I'm going. I'm randomly running around. Looks like we might have found it. Fire and ignite resistant. Doesn't matter. Killed him in 1 millisecond. I don't think I have ever completed Act 2 in a time that starts with a 3. I've never gotten a 39 before. I don't know what my PB is. I would guess it's like a low 40. I don't know how low, though. Maybe it's a 43 best ever. I'm not really sure. Is Spark squishy? I actually have no idea. I've never played it before. I actually don't know. That circlet could probably be amazing. Let's check the circlet. It's got some resistances on it. Requires level 18. Jesus. Okay. So now I actually don't even know where to put my points in after this. Ow. Why are these guys so powerful? Einhar, I hate you. Can I jump this? Yes, I can. Yeah, I don't have a loot filter on right now. I'll just grab a generic one. Maybe Havoc has a loot filter for his build or something. All right, sir. Prepare to die. You kill my father. Kill. Put the flame wall on the wrong side. That's how much of a dumbass I am. Okay. Well, let's pray that it's up here, and it is. That's nice. Love it when that happens. If we go on the side of the waypoint on the road, it'll take us to the bandit. I see a blue, I kill a blue. Level 18, I see a transmute, I pick up a transmute. I want to help you. Thank you. Oh. Nice. Getting some good stuff. Oh, Satan? Hello? Leave me alone, guys. Is the update out? No, it comes out in about a week. I got no clue where to go. Let's try this way. It's probably wrong. It is wrong. I hate life. There it is. How's that fire feel, Weaver? Oh, damn it. I made such a huge mistake. I should have picked up that ring. Stupid idiot. Oh, stupid idiot. Is that a dead end? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just randomly guessing. Okay, I see the exit. This is a problem. And then we need to go this way, right? Let's keep going this way. Nice. Not bad. I see a blue, I kill a blue. Alright. Well, I would put in my points, but I don't even know what to put them in. No points for me. Let's see if I can manage to not walk into the dread thicket this time. Okay. Big goals. Don't click on the door. Those are the goals I have to set for myself, Vince. I can't do better than that. What do I think Last Epoch does better than PoE? Introduce new players. Their crafting system in Last Epoch is certainly better than the crafting system in PoE2, at least. POE1 has way more options for the Giga Blasters and the Theory Crafters. But Last Epoch is kind of like the Three Little Bears. Diablo 4 is too cold, POE1 is too hot, and Last Epoch is just right kind of thing. They do crafting pretty damn good. That's a couple of things. Their loot filter, I think, is better. Yep, their loot filter. Yep. So I'm not sure. I don't know this, but this has a chance maybe to be my fastest ever through Act 2 time. Oh my, oh, never mind. Not when that happens. Those guys on that shrine insta-killed me. You guys see that on that shrine? These guys, the breach guys with the shrine buff insta-deleted me. What is this shrine? They have knockback increased damage, so they knocked me back and murdered me. Well, that's why you play softcore. So we haven't been able to find anything that even close to resembles an exit. Here we go. You walk by monsters with a shrine and they murder you. Should have picked up that transmute. I see a blue, I kill a blue. They have a totem that's keeping them alive. What build are we testing? I'm going to play Spark as a start. I was going to play the build that I was making for you guys until Grinding Gear Games crucified it. Yeah, I did a 22-minute Act 1, which is a very good time for me. You would normally go backwards and grab that recipe, by the way. Oh god, what is this? Possessed Jim Bob? Oh, it doesn't matter, I killed him instantly. What did they do to the build? Are Slams dead? They did the triple nerf. They nerfed the shit out of the skill. They nerfed the shit out of auto exert, which allows you to automate your war cries. And then they nerfed the shit out of one of your best supports, over exert, which is the whole idea of doing all the war cries. You know, one of the main ideas of doing the war cries in the first place. So, like, will it still be decent? I mean, probably, but am I going to make the build anymore? Nope. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to play it anymore. So that's the end of that. I'm out. Well, at least I had practice making a build. That build that I made, I was very confident in it. You guys were going to love it. You were going to absolutely love it. You were going to love it. It was going to be super new player friendly. You were going to dominate. I was very, very confident. Super confident. But not anymore. It's gone. All right, now I'm almost certain we're going to have to walk around the other way, right? Oh, alteration. I'll take that. The holy hammers look sick. Yeah, the holy skills will be really cool. I'm going to make a holy build. I'm just not going to do it first. But I will make a holy build. Reach the Sentry. Okay, I gotta reach the Sentry, whatever that means. Reach the Sentry. Okay, I probably have 0 lightning res. So Piety can probably insta-kill me. The thing that I don't understand there is I don't understand, like, what was even hitting me? Like, Piety, but how was... I didn't even see her lightning spells hitting me. Does she have like a super ranged attack or something? Oh, this is a colossal time loss. We lost a full minute here. Can't even see where she is. There she is. What is hitting me? High woos. How does holy damage work? Well, I think it just depends based on the skill. I thought that the type of damage was just actually holy. I thought it was its own type of damage. Let's check the leveling guide. Let's check the passive tree. Now what? Now we walk through those life nodes. Okay. So we go. Okay, we do that. Flammability, right? Probably flammability. It's just lightning and physical. Oh, is it like half and half or what? So holy damage is half lightning, half physical. It's kind of weird. So our goal here, we would like to be 24 by the time we walk into the docks. So it looks like we will actually be perfectly on pace. Looks like the other thing is going to be top left. Well, in the top right corner, but in the top left corner of the top right corner. So top left after you go. Oh. Oh. What? Dude, when is this game getting a combat log? Something just exploded and killed me? Can we have a combat log? I'll give Grinding Gear Games $5 if they put a combat log in this game. $5. Will any of you guys chip in? Okay, nice. You'll throw in $5 too. Oh. Chaos orb printing. Damn, that is just, it's so bad. Like, it's not even close to usable. It's not even close. Do people actually RMT? You thought it was a joke? People RMT all the time. Let me be purposely vague about this. Let me just say it this way. One of my friends was just actually, he wasn't perma-banned. He was suspended for multiple weeks for RMTing in a video game. It just happened 2 days ago. One of my friends received a multiple week suspension from a video game for RMTing. He can play again. He can play again on March 11th, I believe. The number of people that RMT in these games would boggle the mind. You wouldn't believe how many people do it in POE1 and POE2. You wouldn't believe how many people do it in Diablo. Diablo is literally the game that gives you everything for free. People RMT it. I would be playing all day on a really endgame character doing the most efficient things possible. And I would have maybe like 10 Duriel runs. And some of my friends were like, hey, Rax, you want to run some Duriels? I have 100 runs. And I was like, you have 100 runs? Well, I know you have a full-time job. I know you just logged in. And I also know that you're kind of a trash player. You're my friend, but you suck at this game. Somehow you have way better gear than me, and you have 100 Duriel runs. I wonder how that happened. Like, no offense, but you're dog shit at every game. And yet you have 100 Duriel runs? That's crazy. Happens all the time. I have never, ever, not once in my life, not even before I was a streamer, I have never RMT'd in an ARPG or in an MMO or anything. Never once. Not one time. Believe me, if RMTing was quote-unquote legal right now in WoW, I would buy like 10,000 gold so I never had to farm again. If it was legal, I would do it now, live on stream. Since it's not, I just don't do it. I just do my stupid ass dailies that I hate. Yeah, I haven't played I'm going to play retail WoW for the first time in 15 years. When Midnight releases, I'll try it. The idea of RMTing to skip the video game is mind-boggling to me. Completely agree. And I don't know if you guys have played WoW or not, but the difference from, in my opinion, for WoW is RMTing the gold. I would use it to buy consumables to play the game. I wouldn't buy mounts with it. I wouldn't buy gear with it. It wouldn't quote unquote play the game for me. What it would do is it would let me not do the stupid dailies every day to get the gold to actually go play the game. It'll let me just play the game. The only thing gold would allow me to skip in WoW is go fish up 10 eels so you can go do that 10 times so you can have enough gold to buy the consumables to actually go to the raids. I would never RMT gold to go to a GDKP to buy an item. I would never do that. You would just do the raids without consumables like a Giga Chad. If you are in any good guild, if you raid without consumables, you will be instantaneously G-kicked. At all times, like that was the rule, at least in my guild. When I was GM, I was GM of 2 pretty good guilds. If we're doing an end game raid, every single one of you will be flasked for every single boss, unless, you know, within reason. If we're on the final boss, we've already killed it, the flask just ran out. Am I going to make you pop a 2-hour flask for one boss kill that we have on farm? No. You don't have to flask stupidly. We're not going to do that. But in general, in every single raid, you need to bring enough mana pots to chug them on every single boss if you need them, or whatever kind of pots that you need. You need to have a food buff active always. You need to have the wizard oil or the sharpening stone on your gear always. All of you. All of you need to know the fights ahead of time. I need to rely on any of you to do any job at any time. Failure to meet any one of these requirements, you will... You don't even have to get... It's not even a function of G kicking, but you're not raiding with us unless we're down a player. You don't have a raid slot anymore. On top of it, complaining about any of these rules is also an instant forfeit of your raid slot. It's just that simple. If you're not here to try and fry, you're wasting the other 24 people's time. You're out. We'll find another one. There's plenty of people who are willing to try and respectful of other people's time. There's lots of them. My rolling magma is getting absorbed into the staircase. raiding WoW at the top level does not seem fun. So let me ask you an honest question. What doesn't sound fun about that? So for example, let's convert it into ARPG terms. Let's say Grinding Gear Games implemented a new Uber boss and it required 6 people. Like, you queue up with a party of 6 and you go into the Uber boss. It's just a new kind of boss, right? It's group play only. So it's got some mechanics that you need group play for, and he drops really good loot. You can kill him once a week and, you know, like a WoW boss, right? Let's say that they put that in the game. Now, when you're making a group, let's say you can put like some parameters on the group finder or something to make a party. What kind of parameters would you set? You're just going to let anyone join you? You can let a level 50 join you that has no HP and no resistances, can't hit the boss? No. Okay, so you put in a level requirement. You say, well, you got to be at least level 85. If you're not level 85, you literally can't contribute anything to this boss. And you say, okay, well, what kind of gear requirement do people need for this very tough boss? It's like, well, I don't mind if you come in with yellows, like rares can be godly items, that's fine. But you at least better have, if your gear can be crafted on, and you haven't bothered to go to the bench to craft on it, you need to craft something on your gear that does something for you, right? You can just scour it off later. And the point in what I'm saying is that should not deter you from raiding in WoW. All these requirements are basic shit for raiding. If you come raiding, you need to have a flask and an oil and a food buff and some potions. This is just the basic shit for raiding. But when people say, I don't want to do that, I want to come with my shitty geared, non-enchanted guy with no consumables, and I just want to raid, you're not a WoW raider. You're a noob. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what raiding is. That should not deter you from playing just to have the basic shit to do to go. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on it. Maybe I'm Satan and maybe I'm way too strict. But I don't want to raid with people that aren't here to raid. Like, are you serious? What's my take on not getting any loot while raiding? See, so I actually have an interesting opinion here. Sometimes leaders of a raid will tell raiders, like if they mess up or something, that they can no longer get loot. I never do that. If you're in the raid and trying, and I haven't kicked you out of the raid, then I think you should be able to get loot. At least whatever the rules were set ahead of time of the raid. There's lots of different ways to do it. I think it's rude of the raid leader to make someone raid for no benefit. Hi, I'm mad at you in the middle of my raid, and since you fucked up, you have forfeited your right to loot. But by the way, you still have to finish the raid with us. I have never done that ever. I don't do that. I think that is unfair. What I do is, if they have, it depends on the infraction, of course, but if they have like completely screwed us over, especially if it was on purpose, which does happen, I will just kick you out of the raid. And say, you're done, buddy. We're never playing with you again. You're out. But I never make them keep raiding and then deny them loot. I've never done that once ever. It doesn't make sense to me. This has movement, speed, and life, and resistances. So we're 1000% wearing this one. Is sabotaging a thing? I would say sabotaging in WoW is the #1 game where sabotaging exists, like other than maybe like League of Legends. Sabotaging is WoW 101. I don't know if there has ever been a video game with higher levels of sabotaging. So we go over here and we click this, and then we click this, and then what? I'm just going to listen completely to Havoc. So we're just going to go here, 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 here. Okay. Sabotaging is a waste of time. Why can't I can't attack. What? I can't. What happened? I can't lay my totem. What? What? Is part of my gear broken? No. What? Hello? Why can't I cast my totem? What? What? Does anybody know what? My goat's horn is on. Oh. Oh, that node I just clicked for the... Oh. The node I just clicked doesn't let you... Oh. Okay. The one for the... Okay. Okay. I've never clicked that node before. Probably should have read it. You lose one brand and you lose one totem. Oh. All right. Thank you for the explanation. I was perplexed. I was like, what the shit is going on over here? Okay, so I have never used a brand before. I've never casted a... This is my first brand cast ever in Path of Exile. Rolling magma has served its purpose. Is my noob-friendly build ready for the next patch? All right, who's going to tell him, guys? You guys want it to be me, or do one of you guys want to tell JP Doyle? Who's going to tell him? So, JP, have you ever heard of a company called Grinding Gear Games? Grinding Gear Games just filed for a name change with the appropriate New Zealand body. And their new company name is going to be Grinding Rax's Dick, because they just put my wiener in a pencil sharpener for the build that I was making for you. In every way possible, they nerfed the build into an unrecognizable oblivion. It's gone. So I'll make a video tonight saying, guys, I made a build for you. It's no longer a build. Go follow Pox's guide. I'm sorry. All right. So we want Armageddon brand. Let's see if we can gamble for a pair of gloves that are all blue. Yeah, something like that. I don't know what the links are. So brand, ignite, proliferation, combustion, immolate. Does anybody know what level we get immolate at? $38. Is there a 3 link that I can use right now? Cremation, concentrated effect, cruelty. Oh God, they think I can afford that? Are you serious? Goodbye, rolling magma. Thank you for everything. So I don't need Flamme Wall anymore, do I? Can I just use brand on bosses, or does it do no boss damage? I just use brand the whole time. Okay, my first brand cast. Here it is, guys. Let's see what it does. Okay, so we just throw these little bombs everywhere. It's not great. Firestorm is better. I do have... Don't I have... Yeah, flammability. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Okay. Seems pretty good. I like the skill. It's pretty good.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation that slumber to entertain doubt. Accept no impulse. Goddess, what ambition! Pity the emperor who sits alone on his throne.
Yeah, so I'll have to do some studying on... Dang it. Alright, let's just stop there. I'll have to do some studying on how do I actually make this... The reason why I died there is because I didn't pick up that 2-stone ring, and I haven't put any points. What I should have done is, before I fight Piety, I should go spend the time to go to my hideout to actually put resistances on my gear instead of just playing with nothing. It's a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Because normally that fire does nothing to me. But we had like one of the best Act 1 times of all time there. That was pretty damn good. I wonder if on this build, is this build worth... By the way, I didn't click this thing. This would have helped me. Let me look at the guide here. I don't, Tito. I made it. I just made it myself earlier. You can set it up in literally 3 seconds. Just right click, edit splits, and just type it in. It literally takes 3 seconds to set up. It's very easy to set up. Man. Havoc waits a long time to click this node for 10% more life. Isn't this node actually sick? Nice. He picks up 22% all res. That's nice. I like that. Going Spark League starter is ballsy. I've never played it before, so I have no idea how it's going to go. It'll probably be terrible. But apparently in the end game, it's God tier. So we'll go with it, see what happens. So you did poison spark. That's interesting. Does Spark have really big reach like it does in POE2? Does it go like super far? I gotta be honest, after playing Ground Slam for 3 straight days, Rolling Magma, I never thought I'd say this, is a breath of fresh air. Rolling Magma is way worse than Sunder, but at least my Act 1 is way easier. Ground Slam in the mud flats is the worst thing I've ever seen. You're so happy that the new supporter pack show toes. I love PoE. Okay, on that extremely creepy note, let's find a lovely person to raid. We'll be on tomorrow, guys, practicing more. I'm a little afraid right now. Let's raid Ziz. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Let's go hang out with Ziz, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. PoE1 League starting. My build is gone, but we'll make a different one. No big deal. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for being here.